Part 1 of the registration system must be completed by all financial institutions. If you are a lead, single, member, or sponsoring entity financial institution, this video will guide you through Part 1 of the registration. Before you begin, a page will be displayed which includes information on the different parts of the registration and who should complete each part. This page contains useful links to information about the registration system. Click the Next button to begin Part 1 of the registration. Throughout the registration, the progress bar shows you which part you are on and how far you have advanced through the questions. You can also click on the Save link to save your data at any time in case you need to leave the registration system. Also, your information is saved each time you click the Next button. Question 1 displays the financial institution type you selected when you created your account. If the financial institution type needs to be changed, a new FATCA account will need to be created. For further information, see the video on how to create a new account. In questions 2 through 5, you will need to provide some basic information regarding your financial institution. If you need more information about a specific question, select the Help icon at the end of the question. Required questions are marked with an asterisk. After all required information is entered, click the Next button to save your information and continue the registration. In questions 3 and 4, select your financial institution's country of residence for tax purposes and its FATCA classification. In question 5, provide the mailing address of your financial institution. After all required information is entered, click the Next button to continue. In question 6, indicate if the financial institution has in effect a withholding agreement with the IRS. Financial institutions with a withholding agreement in effect will need to provide additional information about the agreement in Part 3 in order to renew. Select the agreement type and input the EIN. Select Yes or No to indicate if the financial institution intends to maintain this status. Click on the Next button. In question 7, select Yes or No to indicate whether your financial institution maintains a branch outside of its country of tax residence. Click on the Next button. If you answered Yes for question 7, question 8 will be displayed. If you answered No, the system will skip questions 8 and 9 and take you directly to question 10. If question 8 is displayed, select Yes or No to indicate if the financial institution is a tax resident of the United States or if it maintains a branch in the United States. If yes, provide the EIN of the U.S. financial institution or U.S. branch. Click on the Next button. If you answered Yes for question 7, question 9 will also be displayed. In this question, you will list each country other than the United States where the financial institution maintains a branch. If there are none, click the Next button to go to question 10. Select the country where the branch is located. You should add only one branch per country. In question 9b, select Yes or No to indicate whether the branch is limited. In question 9c, if the branch is currently covered by a QI agreement, select Yes or No to indicate whether the financial institution intends to maintain the status. Select Not Applicable if the branch is currently not covered by a QI agreement. Select the Add Another button to add the branch. The branch table below will display the branch you just added. You can delete branches by clicking the Delete link. If you need to change information about a branch, delete the branch and add the branch again. You can add additional branches. After you have added all branch information, click on the Next button. In question 10, enter information about the responsible officer for the financial institution. The responsible officer's email address will be used for system notifications about the account. After all required information is entered, click on the Next button. Question 11a asks if the responsible officer wants to designate one or more points of contact for the financial institution. If you have points of contact to designate, select Yes to identify these contacts. If you do not have additional points of contact, select No. Click on the Next button. If you selected Yes in question 11A, you will be asked in question 11B to identify and enter information concerning your points of contact. If you selected No, you will be taken directly to the Edit/Review Part 1 registration page. After you have entered all required information, select the Add Another button to save and view the point of contact information in the table below. The form will be reset, allowing you to enter additional points of contact. Up to 5 points of contact are allowed for each financial institution. You can delete points of contact by clicking the Delete link. If you need to change information about a point of contact, delete the contact and add it again. After all your contacts have been entered, click the Next button. On the Edit/Review Registration Part 1 page, you can review the information that you have entered for the Part 1 registration questions. To edit a question, click on the Edit/Review Part 1 link at the top or bottom of the page. This will allow you to review each question in Part 1 and make necessary edits. Click the Next button at the bottom of each page in order to move on to the next questions. Click on the Next button to continue the registration. Based on the information you have entered, the system will take you to the next applicable part of the registration. This concludes a demonstration of how a lead, single member, or sponsoring entity financial institution fills out Part 1 of the registration. For further information, see the videos on completing Parts 2, 3, and 4 of the registration. You'll find more information on the FATCA website at www.irs.gov/FATCA.